0 in the game for running the game. You did. It's your boy Q City World in the building with your boy. I can say love one, hate one. My boy Colin. Punchers change.
You know what?
You know what I mean? He got to get his logo up there, man. He'll be up there next time we come live. You know what I mean?
They would say that shit like 3 times.
Coming soon, goddamn it.
Say what?
Everything been good with you?
Oh man, chilling out, you know, in this shoot, you know, we got all the snow up here, baby. So
y'all snowed.
Oh man, snowed in the last couple of days, man, and ice storms and all kinds of shit up here, man. So I ain't mad, I'm chilling.
Hold on. I think we motherfucking I don't even think we live. Let me see we live. I see link. Let me see we live. Oh yeah, we live. Yeah, man. How was that, man? So that weather really was like 50 below up there, bro?
Hell yeah, it was 50 below. With
bro,
the
I
wind
can't imagine.
That's with the wind chill. I think it was like -6 or 12, and then with the wind chill, it made it negative, whatever the fuck, 40 or 50.
Wow, I couldn't imagine being in no weather like that, though. That shit crazy. That ain't even no Michigan weather right there. That's just some other shit right there.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's been a long time since it's been that like that, but yeah, that shit was cold. I know that.
No, it ain't never been like that before, though. That was the first time ever. It ain't never been that bad, bro.
Like, yeah, it was just like 1970, something like that. It said it was like one other time it was like that to that 50 below. That's crazy, man. It was so cold, man. It was so cold, bro. It didn't make no sense. It was cold when you walked outside. Oh man, dogs freezing, everything. You man, I just kept mine packed in and fed and everything, but man, just breathing was like, man, it was just different. Some other shit, man.
What kind of pit bulls you be raising, Colin?
Hey man, we Staffordshire Terriers. We talk about that later on.
All right, bro. All right, no, I wanted to talk about, Keith Thurman versus AB. You know what I mean? Adrien getting another chance, you know what I mean, to be great, you know what I mean? And Floyd Mayweather, you know what I mean, taking credit for Tank Davis. We can start off with that Floyd Mayweather taking credit for Tank Davis.
Man, I'm so happy Floyd's starting to listen, baby. So somebody must have gave Floyd a tape of one of our conversations about how he just need to be a promoter and back off and let Leonard Eller be. And that's what's been happening, man. All of a sudden, Leonard Eller been coming to the forefront, talking, speaking. Floyd stopped talking about himself, speaking, you know what I mean? Kept it about the fighters and stuff like that, which what everybody wants. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I wish he did it a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? Before he lost some of them younger dudes, but they'll come back. You know what I'm saying? Like the Charlos and all them other dudes that was kind of mad at him. You know what I mean? But it was a beautiful thing.
He really wanted to come back for a minute, though, but he got it out of his system with that little fight against in Tokyo. He just had to get a little shine.
He got enough attention. You know, he been getting that much attention his whole life, so I know it was foreign to him to get no attention, so he was reverting back. We ain't gonna blame him. He was reverting back in his ways. That's what we're gonna say.
I can't lie. I'm tired of hearing Floyd say the same motherfucking shit over and again. You know, I made the right investments.
I can every month I can spend 7 figures. No, it's beautiful. It's good though. I know why he's saying it. It's kind of like he can give you a roadmap of how to do it, even though the chances of somebody getting to that big is not going to happen. But he did, so. But that's like his little calling card. You know what I mean? His little claim of fame. You know what I mean? Yeah.
When I look at Floyd Mayweather, you can give a nigga, you know what I mean, money to eat. You did. The next week he's broke, but that boy Floyd Mayweather teaching these young boys what to do, you know what I mean? How to market themselves. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about, man. That's really what it's all about. How to make yourself worth money, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Back in the day, Now, what I wanted to get at though, I know Tank, and I know Floyd Mayweather trying to look out for Tank and say that he's, the reason Tank ain't fighting the real fights and all that. But at the end of the day, and I know, it's Tank. It ain't Floyd. Tank don't want to get in no big fight shit. Tank don't want to get in no big fight shit.
You say what?
I said Tank don't want to get in those fights yet. He don't want no Macheco. He'll say it every once in a while.
I think he did, but I think Floyd saved him from his own self without him knowing it. You know what I mean? I think that's what happened. Floyd knew that dude was too young, and the mistakes he was making wasn't gonna work. You know what I mean? He wasn't ready for that. You know what I'm saying?
You remember when Floyd called out Tank Davis was like, man, Tank. And he said he was like, I'm gonna make the Tank and Macheco fight. You remember that?
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. That was when he was mad at him. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I'll let you get whooped. Like, kind of like how you had to do Broner. Okay, well, jump on out there then. You know what I mean? Get your ass whooped. Now you want to listen to me now? Okay, cool. Okay, now.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what you didn't show up. You didn't show up as big as you thought you was. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to get humbled, man, without taking a loss. You know what I mean? Luckily, he didn't take that L. You know what I mean? Yeah. But he's just so small, man. I think that's the problem. He's gonna be a good fighter, but Tank is just too small to be a damn great. You know what I mean? One of them type of fighters, man. He's just too short, too small. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody respect it. Ain't nobody doing that one. Because you know what? At the end of the day, if you 130, 135, and 140, man, you like a little bitty. An average man can whoop you. You know what I'm saying? Like in a fight. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to be a fan of somebody at 130 and 140. You know what I mean? It's hard for everybody to get behind you. They'll acknowledge your skills, but it's just not.
I think Tank he's gonna stop at 140. You know what I mean? I don't
he can't. He'd be lucky to go up to 140. I think he get his ass whooped damn near at 140. He just too short. He's shorter than Adrien Broner. Shit.
Right though, he's shorter than Manny Pacquiao. He about the same height as Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, that's a huge feat, man. You know what I mean? That ain't nothing to play with. So if he get up to that, I look at him and he have a good, decent career like Leo Santa Cruz and them. He'd be lucky.
So basically, in order for Tank to be a big major pay-per-view star, he would have to fight at 135.
Man, listen, I don't want to see nobody fight at 135. I'm not paying no pay-per-view, no 135 pay-per-view.
But see, right now you got Robert. You got Robert Easter Jr. You got Lomachenko. You got Devin Haney. You feel me? You got Primo Lopez. You feel me? You got work out there for him, bro.
Yeah, but there ain't no pay-per-view fights. You know what I mean? Ain't none of them pay-per-view. Them was good, great Fox. Yeah, he'll be a star on Fox, but all that Floyd Mayweather, man, I think he'll be a good person, man. He a decent fighter. I like him. He's explosive. He knock people out, which is what people want to see. You know what I mean? But
you think that 135 is where it stopped?
Nah, yeah, he get up to 140 and shit. They say he be sparring big dudes, but I just think in a real sparring and fighting is two different things, especially when you're dealing with the upper echelons. You know what I mean?
What do you think about? I never asked you about this. What do you think about when Earl Spence went up in there and put hands on Floyd Mayweather?
What you talking about, inspiring?
Yeah, you remember they said that Earl came up in there.
That ain't shit. He whooped Adrien's ass. And he gave Floyd a black eye, they say. But, shit, that's nothing. It's sparring. You know what I mean? You ain't fighting for real. Like, if you sparring, you working on certain stuff. That's how I look at it. Like, so when people be like, oh, I was dogging him, but I'm just getting you to work on certain stuff that this other person that I'm really about to fight that does. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm not trying to be doing whatever. I'm not trying to survive. That's what I say. I'm not out here trying to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he did his job, and it might even shock Floyd. But at the end of the day, And then, like I said, I think that's when Floyd started realizing like these young dudes is coming, and he's getting too old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think Earl Spence was prepared though. You know what I mean? He probably knew months ahead that nigga, you gonna get that spine, you gonna be able to spar Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? They heard
Oh
about what
yeah,
he
hell
probably
yeah.
was putting that motherfucker boy ready for Floyd ass. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah, Floyd, and like Floyd told him, I think that was like Floyd's first week back or something like that. So it wasn't like
Yeah,
Floyd was in the middle, like you know what I'm saying. I think it was Floyd's first week back. So it was good work, you know what I mean. But and you could probably tell that he was doing something, but was strong and that kind of stuff. But nah, and at that point, he still wasn't gonna fuck with Floyd.
yeah. I think how you think Floyd versus Earl Spence fight would have turned out and Pretty Boy versus Earl Spence Jr. that we can see now?
Oh, I think it'd have been like a Madonna fight type of style. I think he'd have tried to make it rough, but I just think Floyd would have outclassed him. You know what I mean? Because
So
look
you
at this.
think what?
Think about this, man. People think Mikey Garcia got a shot at Errol Spence. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that just tells you what the you know what I mean. Floyd, what would Floyd do to Mikey Garcia? You know what I mean? In their primes, man, Floyd would bury that guy.
Mikey couldn't fuck with Floyd. Terrence
No,
Crawford.
so
So you saying if you think Floyd can do him like that, you pretty much saying you think Terrence Crawford might beat Earl Spence.
no. Terrence Crawford and Floyd two different things, man.
Terrence Crawford might.
Crawford good. Don't get me wrong. I like him. I think he is good enough for the middle of the pack welterweights, but like he gonna have problems when he go to fighting them bigger guys. I think. You know what I
Like who?
mean?
Who you see getting
Like the Earl Spence and all them dudes. I think and I think they getting too big for him. You know what I mean? We really ain't seeing if his punching power can handle at 147. Not no 140, 147. We really haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's just so many questions about everybody, really. You know what I mean? Like Keith Thurman, he act like he's such a legend. He only fought two big fighters. Terrence Crawford, I know he won his credit, but at the end of the day, we know how Bob worked. You know what I mean? Bob
Yeah.
set him up in a nice position to get
Man,
unified
Bob.
champion at 140. We know that Terrence
Bob.
Crawford ain't fighting no real shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. But Bob took care of him, did his job. You know what I'm saying? Bob did
Well,
his job. You know.
good job, a
Oh
real good job.
man, great career and everything. Shit, I'd be happy
I
if I was him.
gotta give Bob his credit though. He had the whole world saying Lomachenko was the best fighter ever after.
How many fights? This man still only got like 17 or something crazy like that. He ain't fighting nobody, man.
14, man. He got no 17.
Yeah, it's like crazy. But he had a real extensive amateur background, but at the same time, it ain't no professional fights. And that's why he got beat the first time. His first fight or something like that, yeah.
Hey, bro, one thing I respect about Lomachenko is how he got beat by Orlando Toledo, bro, and then take that fight right back. They supposed to went right back or after the Gary Russell Jr. fight, they should have made it happen. But maybe Bob didn't want to pay. Bob probably didn't want to pay Orlando Toledo no money.
Man, Bob was trying to protect his star. Shit, who is Orlando Toledo to Lomachenko? One, I got people talking about he might be the greatest ever and flashing. Now, listen, this is what it really was. The world was looking for a white boy that had skill, the great white height.
Yeah.
They needed one. They needed that to bring back boxing. Floyd had dominated for so long. People was tired of watching Floyd. You know what I mean? And they needed a great white hype, and that's what role he fulfilled. You know what I mean? And that's what happened. So then, once people started really sitting down and stopped believing the money train, it was like, hold on, this man really only got that many fights, and who has he? I mean, he good, but pound for pound.
Like what Jason said about Nas, he's okay, but he's not ill.
Yeah, it's like he good, but like y'all crowning him, and he ain't even did all that yet. Y'all crowning him, you know what I'm saying?
Play a fly around his. You ought to be and me.
But that show you how much power Bob Arum got with his marketing team and all that shit. When you can make people, man, when you can make people think that you like great like that, shit.
He got Tank Davis scared talking about not right now. Goddamn. You know, I was looking at my video, I was like, bro, Tank Davis a motherfucking nickname is Tank, right? Tank.
Yeah.
What is Tank? A tank run over shit, bro. A tank blow shit up. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's a gas tank, bro. You know what I'm saying? He fighting these 126 fighters, bro. It's time, you know what I mean, to step the game up.
Oh no, it's time. Yeah, it's time for Tank to do some stuff now. But I don't think even then, the way Tank was living, training, he wasn't ready for that next level yet, bro. And Floyd knew that.
I said that shit in my video, man. I said we from the same bloodline, man. You know what I mean?
Man, like,
say the same shit, man.
Floyd looking like, man. Floyd looking like, bro, like, I know you ain't ready. And I done spent all this money and shit. You think I'm just gonna let it just burn up? But see, that's what I'm saying. People were down Floyd, but they don't say shit about how Bob Arum do his stuff. You know what I mean? He's a genius, but Floyd and Al Heyman is dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he need to fight everybody, and no, he's an up and coming person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you want me to go ahead and jump out there and get my head cracked. But this other boy, they can build him just like they built Garcia. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. They can build. They can build people.
Let me say something before you go up there and go on to another. But you talking about building a fighter? Lomachenko is the most built fighter in the world, bro. Just think, Tank would have started fighting pro at 28 years old. You feel me?
Man.
Catching niggas off guard like he called Gary Russell Jr. off guard. Gary Russell ain't know who the fuck he's in the ring with, man.
Man, fuck Gary Russell. I'm so tired of his.
I'm saying, but another thing about Gary Russell, you notice when they fought Lomachenko and Gary Russell, I remember when I watched that fight live, dog. The thing I noticed was I was like, damn, Gary Russell punches ain't hurting that man. You know what I mean? Like, it was no quick shits, but it wasn't no pump on no motherfucker.
Well, just like with Rignall, a lot of times, man, they was making them boys come up and do like with Rignall, they made them jump 2 weight classes and stuff like that, man. That's huge, bro. You know what I mean? Like 2 weight classes, and you good.
He could have started off at 130. You did. He went down to 126. Really, he went down to 126, knowing he was gonna be a bully at that weight.
Oh yeah, I gotta capture your imagination first. Or I ain't gonna just run in there into the house. I'm gonna set it on fire and make you come out first. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna run. No, I'm gonna go out here and beat some of these little dudes that I know I'm way bigger than, and really see let me get my because he's not fighting in the amateurs no more. You know what I mean? He's professional, so he had to get his bearings and stuff back. It ain't about outpointing people with the little fast hands. You know what I'm saying? So he had to get his bearings, and he got his stuff together.
He had to go somewhere where he know he could dominate.
Yeah, you don't just draw. You don't just. It's just like baseball. Pitcher coming back, what they do with him? They send him to the AAAs and AA's for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself together. Then you come up here, but you don't just come out the box swinging after you had surgery. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Nah, he's into this. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole different animal here. You know what I mean? We're gonna make sure you're ready, and that's what he did with him. He dropped him down and worked him up. Beat them little dudes up 120, little small dudes up, and
I said Gary Russell, man, punches wasn't hurting Lomachenko, bro. If you watch that fight, Gary was hitting him, and Gary went, but he wasn't hurting him. Lomachenko could take the little Gary Russell Jr. punches and come in and hit him with them. You know what I mean? He was hurting Gary, bro. But
Gary Russell is just a step. He is Adrien Broner without a mouth. That's all, man, because he don't talk that much. His skills is always everybody's legendary speed, but he never just could get over that hump, man. Like, he good, and everybody, like, man, you know what I'm saying? Now he's at a point like he's dangerous to fight. You know what I'm saying? So people don't want to. Yeah, I'm not gonna put one of my young bulls coming up against him. You know what I mean? He outclassed one of them dudes, man.
Yeah, he outclassed. You're right. Lomachenko just had that weight advantage over him and could take his punches.
Man, he was old, man. What you saw? How old you think that man is, man? He old.
That's 28 years old. He's not pro, bro.
Man, that's like them. Man, that's like them Cubans. They will sit up there and dominate in the amateurs years and years and years, bro. Or you know what I mean? That's why they be old. They be fighting the Olympics 3 times, 2 times, all that kind of stuff. And you fight, but you fighting, but nobody want to say you fighting our 18-year-old fighters, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 17, 18-year-old fighters. You the man in your country. You need to go ahead and turn pro. But see, they get so many in them other countries. You a superstar, you Olympics and all that stuff, you living good. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Our Olympics live like trash over here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody except Michael Phelps and people the media want to make, great.
Mm-hmm.
Because you ain't going to have no sponsors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to be traveling all crazy, driving places. And then the judges going to be, you already know how the judges do us. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And another thing about Lomachenko too, is that if that nigga started at 22 or 21, how many losses would he have on his record, Colin?
Well, because by now they would have forced him to fight some great people by that time. You know what I'm saying? He'd have ran into some headaches. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And he would have been young and unexperienced. Yep.
Yeah, he would have got them losses, and they would have had to hide him and do it like they did already. But he a good fighter. I think he a great fighter for his weight class and stuff. But he ain't what they is. It's just we ain't got nobody ready yet on that level to beat him, just to go ahead and dethrone him. Because you're gonna have to beat him. You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're going against Bob Arum's push, so you ain't gonna go to no cards with him. You know what I'm saying? And he can box. It's kind of like Amir Khan. You're gonna have to knock Amir's ass out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to drop Amir's ass. You know what I mean? To beat him, you wasn't gonna beat Amir and all his push and following.
You think Richard Conley could give him problems?
Man, I maybe not no problems. I think that last fight I seen Lomachenko fight, I forgot the dude was that who's that dude? What was his name? Last time I seen him fight, he gave him a little work. He gave him a little trouble. It wasn't like the punches wasn't hurting. His punches wasn't hurting the dude. I forgot I think it was a Mexican cat. His punches wasn't really hurting the dude. You know what I'm saying? So, I think Lomo got a problem coming as he moving up. He's starting to see his punches ain't affecting people like the way he thought he was going to be.
Nah, cause Tank looked better against Peraza than me. You know what I mean? Tank, Slick Tank is fighting these niggas in another way. They fighting fighters that Tank already beat, and they going the distance with it. You know what I mean? Or going longer.
Yeah, I mean Tank, and that's why Tank was mad at Floyd talking about he had set him up because he made him, but you needed them tough fights early to make your ass respect the sport. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It make you listen.
And then another thing, Floyd be seeing, he know how far Tank can go too.
Man,
Tank don't know how far he can go. I think Tank can get Lomo, man. I don't care what nobody say, man.
Oh yeah, I think Tank can get him now, but I think it was going to take a real dedicated Tank, not running around with Broner in the clubs drinking and having fun. And you got so many problems. Remember, he had all them problems with his mom and living situations and shit. He had all kind of shit going on, man, which was kind of like how Floyd was. You know what I'm saying? But so Floyd was really just trying to protect him, which he's supposed to do. And he did it, man. I give Floyd props for being patient, and I think that's what he needs. I mean, I think that's what he kind of realizing, like, yeah, I really did, because I could have been Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying? Gary Russell's gonna be forever on Fox. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be right before the big fight. And people gonna know his name. And he's gonna give you a good performance. And that's what you could be if you go out there and jump out there too early.
Well, really, I think Gary Russell needs that Leo Santa Cruz fight more than anybody, or Carl Frampton. You know what I mean? At least a Carl Frampton. Or else he can go down. No, he can't go down. Him and Rigondeaux would be a good fight. You feel me?
But see, that's what I'm saying. Him and Rigondeaux, that'd be like, man, that'd be boring. It'd be like a speed chess match, but don't none of them hit hard. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's why I like that Leo. I think Leo that's what made Leo so popular at that lower weight division. Even when Pacquiao was, they were like little dudes, but they were scrappy. They was coming to fight. It wasn't all about their speed and foot. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna throw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what made them so like, oh wow. That's why I like Leo. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's why I like
you right.
Leo. You know what I mean? I know he gonna come in and swing.
I used to like him, man. They were like, him and his dad was like, I know the Rigondeaux fight is not a good fight. That's why Rigondeaux had to move up, bro. He couldn't get no fights from the 126 fighters, Carl Frampton, all of them. They was trying to fight each other in 3 matches and shit. Fight each other 3 times straight and all that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was with. I mean, because all he was gonna do was outbox you. He was gonna, you know what I'm saying, and everybody knew he was gonna be boring fight. So you wasn't gonna, you know what I mean, make the fans love it. I got to risk getting beat. You know what I'm saying? Dude's super talented. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just not a smart fight, man. If I was Rigondeaux, I don't know who he with now. I think he with Al, ain't he now?
He with Al now.
Yeah. He should have. Yeah, I don't know if he was before. No, he was with Bob Arum. That's what Bob Arum did to him. Yeah, Bob Arum had him out there to the point. Yeah, I remember in an interview, Bob Arum was so frustrated and mad at him that's when he was like, I don't even think nobody. I mean, he was really trying to devalue him because he knew Rigondeaux was about to leave his ass. Because he wouldn't let him. Arum would not let him fight them big fights that you talking about. You know what I'm saying? And waste him.
He fought against that. I can't remember the Chinese dude looking dude, the Asian dude. What's his name? He fought against him. Arum put him in some fights. It was just that the point was that Rigo was so technical, like you said, so boring that people was walking out and booing during the fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well. One hand, I can't be talking about Floyd is boring and I hate Floyd, and I got a dude that's doing the same thing as Floyd. You know what I mean? How I'm gonna praise him and not the reason why Floyd is because Floyd's a boring style fighter and all that shit. You know what I mean? So it doesn't make sense. How I'm gonna praise you for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense to me. It didn't. So I understood why he was like, okay, well, I'd rather go ahead and let you go. Pacquiao's the bigger name, the bigger draw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is my cash cow, man. Damn that fighting style. If I gotta say it, I gotta say it. And that's kind of how he was just really dogging. I remember he was just dissing.
Yeah, he did Lomachenko. And not like Lomachenko, Rigondeaux.
But Rigondeaux, yeah, he just was dissing him like bad. Like
he dissed Terrence Crawford for Lomachenko. He said Terrence Crawford is a super fighter.
Yeah. What happened was, Loma. Yeah, what happened was, yeah, that's what happened. To be real, Loma, everybody started believing that shit, and then he started realizing Loma didn't have nowhere else to go. You know what I'm saying? Loma didn't have. Yeah, so then he said, okay, well, I need to switch back over to this great kid.
Yeah.
Pacquiao about to go, and next thing you know, Terrence Crawford was everything, and you ain't heard Lomo's name in I don't know how long, man.
And Lomo, man, is scratching right now, though. He's scratching for greatness right now in the 135. Tough. He got knocked across the ring against Linares. What's that boy slid on his ass, boy, backwards. Up a hill.
Yeah, it ain't no fights for him, man. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't no fights for him, man. It just is what it is.
All right, we can move on. Yeah, it is what it is, man. We can go ahead and get to the last topic of the night, man. Keith Thurman, I think versus Adrien Broner looking like it's going to be next. And I thought it was going to be Keith Thurman versus Pacquiao. What you think about that?
Keith Thurman, Adrien Broner?
That's supposed to be next.
Man, I don't think that's a good fight. I don't think that's a good fight. I don't think that. No, I don't like it for Adrien. I think Adrien, I like the fight because of names, but I don't think that's a good fight, man. I think Keith Thurman beats him up.
Knocks him out or beats him up?
Beats him up. But I'm gonna tell you some sad stuff. I'm gonna tell you this. It's sad, but Adrien will probably fight the hell out of Keith Thurman.
Black on black crime.
Oh man, he come out, he's swinging. You know what I mean? Plus, he ain't got nothing else to lose. He know he lose that fight. This ain't man. Shit, ain't nobody else can fight. You know what I mean?
You making the fight sound a little bit better though. You right. Hey, this fight right here, Adrien might go all out in.
Oh man.
Yeah. Black on black crime.
Black on black crime.
Then you got this man. It's the end of Adrien Broner. You know what I'm saying? It's the end. He can't lose back to back. And Keith Thurman used to be one time, but Keith Thurman still got a little knock on that punch out there, man. He can outbox you, man. He'll go in that fight knowing what he got to do.
Yeah, I think, and then like I said, I think what's going to happen is I think he's just way too big for. I think he's too tall for him, to be real. You know what I mean?
I never thought about that. Who I ain't know. Keith Thurman way bigger than.
Yeah, I think Keith Thurman was too big for him. I think Keith Thurman's way taller than him. And
no, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the fight, man. Like I say, I think he'll fight the hell out of him. Plus, he got his money now, so he done got his little 8 to 9 million. So he back to smiling and he ain't robbing nobody or whatever he doing. You know what I'm saying? Broner, I'm talking about. So, and then so he got his money. So now he can go ahead and if he get knocked out, fine. I get knocked out. You know what I mean? I think his back is against the wall.
Yeah, he can't get knocked. He can't afford. But you know what?
See, that's the problem. See, that's what I'm saying right there. He can't go in there tomorrow. No, you're going to have to risk getting knocked out, man. To be great, you're going to have to take some risk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he didn't got the money now, so ain't no you got money now. You know, I don't know if you got 8 or 9 million and you can't, that don't satisfy you, got some money problems. So, you know what I'm saying? So I think he'll be happy with the money, and he gonna have to let his hands go, man. I think man. You know what's sad though? I think he knows he needs to go get trained by Freddie Roach, man. He need a more offensive fighting style coach.
He needs something, man.
He need to be offensive. Damn the defense, offensive. Yeah. That's one thing Freddie Roach did. That's what helped Khan. People used to understand Khan don't have a bunch of punching power. He got a lot of speed, but what helps him, he throws a lot of punches. He's very offensive, which it hurts you. You can get knocked out, but it keeps people from putting a lot of pressure on you because you putting them on the defensive because you throwing so many punches. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the I don't know, man. That's a good one. Oh man, I would hate to see it because it'd be like somebody got to go. Somebody gonna be on.
One thing I do know is I don't want it. Bet not be pay-per-view. You feel me? It's better just be a show.
Oh no, it ain't never. No, that's definitely won't be no damn. Ain't none of that gonna be pay-per-view.
Hey, but they'd be smart. They'd be smart if they put it on Fox though. I ain't gonna front. They probably do 6 million views.
Oh, it'll go crazy. He's gonna be on Fox from here on out now, brother. Ain't no more pay. Ain't gonna be no. Broner won't be on pay-per-view ever again.
Please not, man. Broner, you disrespect that. That was disrespect, dog. You went out there just to show that you could go 12 rounds. You ain't
man, he was happy. That's all he was worried about. So he can sit there and say when later on in them arguments, man, I went 12 rounds, just like Floyd.
My face is pretty. Yeah.
Just like Floyd. I went 12 rounds with this dude that's a killer. He whooped Cotto. You know what I'm saying? He whooped Cotto, Martinez. He whooped a lot of people. Pacquiao did, and I went 12 rounds with him. So I think he really went into that fight trying to get his name into that realm. Like, how can you not like me when I just went 12 rounds with Pacquiao, the great Hall of Famer, and he dismantled so many people.
Shout out
so I think that's what.
Shout out, salute Tony Bangus. Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Yeah. So I think that's what it was, man. To be real, I think that's. I don't know. It won't be on no damn pay-per-view. But Broner will never be pay-per-view again. He's done. There ain't no more of that shit.
Never. You bet not.
Never. We'll never see him in a pay-per-view event. Unless him and Floyd fight, you know what I'm saying? That'll be it. That'll be the only way.
I can see him putting it on Showtime, though. I can see the Keith Thurman versus Adrien Broner fight.
Yeah. That could be on Showtime. That'll be a nice Showtime. You put another big name on there, have a co-main event or Tank or whoever.
Yeah.
Because Tank's supposed to fight. Because Tank's supposed to fight 3 times this year. They keep saying so.
Tank with Showtime now. He ain't gonna fight on Fox. He needs to be fighting on Fox though. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas need to be fighting on Fox first. But if they're not fighting big fights, you know what I mean? They need to be fighting on Fox. You know what I mean? These fighting on Showtime. I got Showtime. I got HBO, but the people ain't got it. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why boxing is not as popular as it could be. You know what I mean? The NFL wouldn't be popular. You have to watch the games on Showtime and HBO. You know what I mean?
That's what's messing your boy up. The zone and all that shit. I think that's what's messing them up, man. They just.
Go ahead.
I think that's what messed them up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know what? ESPN and the zone, man. ESPN was cool when they had Lomachenko fights on ESPN. One day I didn't even know Lomachenko was fighting. I turned the TV and I seen Lomachenko on ESPN. I'm like, whoa, this shit look good. You know what I mean? With that damn app, dog. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, I'm a boxing fan. I gotta
thought you was about to see something. No, I mean, I think Al Heyman's doing a great thing with that PBC, man. It's really, to be real, it's kind of like the same thing they did with the UFC. If you remember how they brought UFC in, they was doing that. They was making you, because I mean, in order for you to get behind the fighter, you gotta know more about them. Like back in the day, you remember on HBO, they used to have them running through the city, their little city, and they'll go through their little town talking and all that shit.
I love that, bro. I think about that.
Yeah, that's what made you like the person. You know what I'm saying? That's what made you.
Fight. You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna give you the next thing. You know, Al Heyman need to contact me, man. I'm telling you, he need to come holler at me, because the next thing he need to do, and my brother Ryan, we always talk about this. The next thing he really need to do is get the PBC boxing game. He got all them fighters, right? Limitless. You put them on a video game. You got all these little younger kids and men. I play it too. But then you'll learn about fight. That's how I used to learn about all different people I never even knew of. You know what I'm saying? You become a fan of them. You know what I'm saying? That's how you create. Okay, I like this. Oh, he fighting. I play with him on the game. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And he got enough fighters. I mean, think about Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. Man, that should be lit.
Yeah, you're right. That motherfucker will be lit. And you know you can upload any fighter you want.
Oh man, you upload them. Then next thing you know, you got the internet. We already doing previews. Like, well, okay, you think right now we could be playing each other, right? I got Garcia. You got Earl Spence. We done played this shit out 3 or 4 times in our head. We geeked about the fight. You know what I'm saying? That gives a whole nother aspect. I'm telling you, PBC need to holler at me. Floyd, I don't know if you know Floyd or who knows, but they need to come holler at me and cut me a check for some of these great ideas. I'm giving them game how to win right here. You know what I'm saying? Shit, why wouldn't it? Yeah. I'm giving them game. I'm trying to show them how to go ahead and make that money. I know they got brilliant people on their teams, but I'm trying to tell them, you know, they get a boxing game. Man, I'm trying to tell you, it's the same format UFC, how UFC got to be so big and $1 billion. He got the platforms. He got the everyday platform. That was a key chess move for Al Heyman. That Fox. And then did you see how Al Heyman switched over there? And when got over there in Europe, he kicking DAZN's ass over there. You seen that big old thing? He went over there and got all them fights on they regular channels over there. Yeah, he got like some crazy amount of fights over there on their regular TV channel.
I ain't even hear about that, but that's what I'm talking about. That's some legendary shit, man. I love Al Heyman, man. He a hustler, man. You know what the sport
man, he cornering the market. They hate him because he cornering the market. He killing it. He cornering the market. You know what I'm saying? He's hitting them with the hustle where I don't need all the money. I just need a piece of everybody. If I got a bunch of people, it'll be enough. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's a hell of a hustle. It's like, you know what I'm saying? That's that Frank Lucas hustle. You know what I'm saying? One of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what your name. The price is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the lowest in it, but it's gonna be good. You know what I mean? Good and plenty. That's what they used to do.
Top baby. You know what I mean? And then, like you said, of course, he can't make his fighters fight great fights every time. So what he gonna do? The fights is not that great. Not put it on Showtime and have them hidden away.
Right? Nope.
They're not hidden away on Showtime. Danza got bullshit ass fights going down. They want you to pay $10 a month, and then you got ESPN with Terrence Crawford, Lomachenko, and you got to pay for that $4, $5 a month. Then you got
see, but that's just the hook. That's how they gonna get somebody though. They doing that look 5 and 10. You already know it. They gonna make you sign that shit. Then once they get enough people, then they're gonna go up, and then they got you. But nobody wants to watch it like that, man. I don't know what brilliant person that thought of that stuff. You know what I mean? I know it's the internet wave and all that, and I think they was doing that because so many people were streaming fights. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know how people get on the internet, YouTube, and stream fights and stuff like that.
Well, if they streaming fights, they got to figure out. See, it's all about this. It's like this right now. Me and you talking about how bad it is, right? How we got all these different promotional companies, Danza, Showtime, PBC. What's the solution? How y'all gonna get together and make them fight? Oh, it's gonna be like this forever. You feel what I'm saying?
It's gonna be like that forever, man. What's gonna happen is right now they trying to find a king. There's nobody taking over for Floyd, so they need somebody. Once that person dominates, that person will run most of the stuff. But like I said, I mean it's good kind of though because you got 3 people that's willing to build their own fighters, that's building their own little people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's WWE. So WWE, WWF though. You feel me?
Right, yeah, but there's some great people came from WCW and all this shit. Sting and the Nature Boy and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ric Flair was on like they was on the other channel. You know what I'm saying? But what it made it huge was when WWF got them to come over to them and they do a big old Ultimate Royal and all that kind of shit. Yeah. It just but see that's how you build it up. You got to build it up. You can't just lay out all the stuff. Then people won't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You won't make no money that way. So you got to build a fighter. So that's what I'm saying. He's doing a great job. Heyman's doing a great job with his platforms. ESPN. He was ESPN. He got the Fox deal, Showtime. Then, like I said, he went over to Europe, got their little regular channel over there. They Fox or whatever they consider over there.
UK, we in the building.
Oh yeah. So even more. But see, he gonna get a lot of fighters from over there. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make him some people that we don't even know. It's gonna blow it up. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that's what I like. I think it's a brilliant idea, man. I'm telling you, I think it's brilliant. And pretty soon but like I said, and he giving you that they let him talk. They interviewing them. Like I said, you giving the background, man. I watched the hell of a thing with Leo Santa Cruz. That's how you make stars, man, and it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? More than one. You know what I mean? And like I said, the next thing they need to do is come out with a video game so I can whoop your ass on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Play you like they played other games, man. That'll be cool, man.
I'm so caught in the motherfucking boxing games, man.
Everybody said it is. Yeah, I'll let you go ahead and get Garcia and I'll get Spence and knock your head off.
Oh my gosh, it's goddamn Mikey.
Man. You know what fight I watched? I watched I love Roberto Duran. I watched Roberto versus who was it? Damn, who was the last time I watched Roberto fight somebody? Adrien Barkley. Oh, that was a good ass fight. You gotta watch that one, Bear. That was a hell of a fight.
What up, Robert Guerrero? What up with you? Salute, homie. Hey, like I was saying, that Robert Duran said Robert Duran versus Adrien Barkley.
Adrien Barkley, that was a hell of a fight. You gotta watch. They was throwing some leather. It was you can watch the whole fight and it was entertaining every round. You know what I mean? And that was a huge fight, man.
And that's how the fight gonna be, you think?
Oh yeah. I think it's gonna be similar like that. Like this is what I think. This is how I think. If Mikey Garcia fought Errol Spence, I already told you, I think that's more like a Marvin Hagler versus him. But even Adrien Barkley and all them, that's just what he's going to do when he fight them bigger dudes. But and to be real, the reason why I liked it because Mikey stays in, he don't run from people. He stays just inside of them. You know what I'm saying? Real good fighting, good footwork. Duran has some good footwork. That's why I like to compare them too. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Like, okay, yeah, good punching power.
Who won that fight?
Duran beat him, and the decision was crazy, man. It was a split decision. It could have went any way. It was like kind of like however you wanted to see it. You know what I mean? And
so
they gave it to
You saying so? You starting to think a little bit more that Mikey probably can go 12 and get a
yeah. I think it's gonna go. I think it could go 12. Yeah, I think it could get knocked out, but I think it's gonna go 12. I think it's gonna go 12. I think it's gonna be a good. That's why I said watch the Adrien Barkley fight, man. It's gonna be like that, or Marvin Hagler versus him, like that kind of styles, man. I'm telling you.
You think it'll go 12, bro? I go against that. If it go, we could bet on 12. Well, if it go 12, we win.
I had what I said 8. We're gonna go straight out.
We're gonna go straight out. 100.
Oh yeah,
straight out. You want to go to 2? I mean, get knocked out. It ain't no bet. If we go 12, I got my decision on top. Mike, gonna get that decision just for making. He gonna get it just for making.
Just like I told you, like with Wilder and all them, you supposed to knock this boy out. You know what I mean? Shit, you better you better drop him. Because to be real, the rematch makes more money with Mikey winning than Earl winning.
Yeah.
Ain't no rematch if Earl win. If Earl win, ain't no rematch.
Ain't no time for that. We trying to go undisputed. If you Spence, so you can get the fuck out of the 147. You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard for that boy to keep coming down to 147. He ain't gonna be able to do that shit for another 2 years. So he got to go ahead and wipe Mikey out. You feel me? Then wipe Keith out. Then he got to go fight Terrence. And then if that fight close, he lose that one. Then he can do a rematch, but he ain't got no time to be fucking around with Mikey. He need to go out there and handle it.
I don't think he'll be able to get. I think he got maybe 2 fights with Mikey and one more big fight. Then he moves up to 154. I don't see him gutting the division. Like I mean, he could, but I don't. But why would you let him gut the division? You know what I'm saying?
He finna gut it. No, he finna gut it. He finna gut it. That's what he finna do. That's what he say he want to do.
If I'm Al Heyman, I ain't letting you gut it. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my money, keep Thurman and just keep recycling them dudes. And by the time somebody else would come up,
you too smart, man. I'm talking like the boxing fan, man. We finna put the pressure on. We put pressure on,
man. It's a business. Hey, it's a business at the end of the day, man. The business got to make sense first. So I look at it like,
you smart,
know what I mean? I like to see them, but shit, man, them just can't do it. I just can't see it, man.
He trying to tuck money in. No, it's not. I wasn't.
I told you, Al need to come on and get me, man. Man, listen, hey, man, somebody need to come get me, man. Somebody need to come call me. Somebody need to call me, Q City. Somebody need to call me, man.
You got access. I got you this time.
Somebody need to call. What's Ricky Brazil and what's the other boy name? Somebody need to call one of them. Yeah. Somebody need to call him.
$1 million game. I'm trying to tell y'all what to do. This is the blue.
Man, you want the money? I'm trying to give you what the fans want to see. You know what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day,
wouldn't they?
So, but check it out though. All right, so Keith Thurman finna fight Manny Pacquiao, right?
He fought Manny Pacquiao. Keith Thurman fought Manny. No, he fought what's his name? If Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao fight, I got Keith Thurman. I think that movement, the style he showed in that first 4 rounds.
Yeah.
I think that's too much. That's too much movement for little Pac-Man to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're right. It's a pay-per-view fight, bro. Because it's a toss-up. You don't know who. You don't know who gonna fight.
Every Pacquiao fight gonna be pay-per-view. That's got to be pay-per-view. You know what I mean?
That's why he came. That's why he came over there. But I'm just saying, fight Manny Pacquiao. That fight is a toss-up. That's a 50-50 fight. You know what I mean? Manny Pacquiao action could attack him, and you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, Keith Thurman can catch Manny Pacquiao like Marquez. Now fuck him, man. Fuck Adrien Broner catching him like that. I know Keith used to be able to catch him like that when he was one. No,
Keith gonna keep on catching him. Keith got too many skills for him, and he can. And the only thing they working on is trying to see if Pacquiao can test his jaw, because Pacquiao can close the show better than the rest of them. You know what I mean? Because he's going to keep on attacking you. I just don't think them 40-year-old legs going to be able to take all that movement and that jab and the right hand and then, you know what I'm saying, and keep bringing in and out. I guess I think it's too much for him. You know what I mean? Keith fought brilliant the first 4 or 5 rounds, man. Pitched a shutout.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He just got it. Yeah.
But I just don't understand the smartest. Keith the smart one of the smartest people I know that box, and this man did not hold. I just can't get over that shit. I'm like, boy, you would have got stopped if you was Peter Quillen, goddamn. You know what I mean?
If it was Peter Quillen, well, what he fighting again, man? Shit.
Peter fighting that man. Peter is this man. God damn.
Don't he got somebody coming on? I thought he got a fight coming. He got like a good fight supposed to be coming up pretty soon.
I'm a Peter Quillen manager, like my best friend, man. So I'm gonna call him. I don't
talking about
yeah. So I'm a call Gooch, man. But Gooch they don't even know. I don't even be telling them guys I got a YouTube channel, man. They don't know nothing about me talking boxing. So if I tell that nigga, they gonna be like, "What you?" Let me go listen to shit you been talking about, Pete.
Yeah, because he need to tell him go find Peter. Need to go find a new Peter Quillen because we ain't seen that the regular one since who was that? Danny Jacobs knocked his ass out. Oh, that was brutal.
Man, he ain't knocked out, bro. He did it. He did what Keith Thurman did. He ain't know how to hold. You feel me? Oh, he should have took a knee. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what he should have did. Hey man, game fighting, smart fighters take knees. I'd rather instead of taking them extra 3 or 4 punches, just take the knee, get 8 seconds, and then get up. Don't go. Yep. That's one thing. That's what I'm telling you. Tim Bradley did a great job at that.
Tim Bradley that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, Tim Bradley used to do a great job. He would take his little knee and get his stuff together. You know what I'm saying? He would, and you already because once you're already down, why get knocked out or get hurt to the point where you can't recover? You might be buzzing. You know what I mean? Yeah. But why get rock? You know what I'm saying? No, just go and take that knee. Come back the next round. Take that and come back the next round. Hold a bunch of that rest of the round. Going back to the corner and work on the next round. Win the next one.
Get that second win, and you ready again. Like okay.
Yeah, but being stunned and getting hit with shots you ain't seen, that ain't cool.
Yeah, let me go ahead and take this field goal, punt return. Goddamn punt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you right about that, brother. But yeah, the show was called. Man. You got anything else you want to talk about, man? We went in.
No, that was it, man. That's cool, man. Like I said, it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna go live again tomorrow, right before they fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we'll do. We'll go live right before tomorrow. But besides that, man, like I said, Punch Your Chance Boxing or Punch Your Chance Sports, man, coming soon. Besides that, get with me. Hey, Al Heyman, you a Midwest boy now. Come on now. Help. Come on now. You got somebody that know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Floyd, hey, come on now. Cousin used to cut your hair now. Come on, take care of me, man. You know what I'm saying? Come just listen to me. That's all you gotta do is listen. It ain't gonna hurt, you know? Well, cool, man. Yeah. Well, yeah, man, you have a blessed day, brother. And then I'll hit you tomorrow, and then we'll get on the thing tomorrow. Hopefully, One Love or Wing King, somebody one of them guys come on there with us, and we can chop it up.
For sure. Hey, let me see. Robert Guerrero said, he said, bro, you watch the Sugar Ray Leonard versus Floyd Mayweather Sr. fight. Leonard killed Floyd Sr. But you know. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, who was Floyd Senior wasn't nothing at that point, and he never. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he got beat. But he was firing some shit off back though. That first couple rounds, he was throwing them. Now, you know what I'm saying? He was.
Broke his hand or something in that fight. He broke his hand.
He broke his hand before the fight. He still fought.
He came in that fight, bro, and he gave Sugar Ray a pretty hard fight, Robert Guerrero. You know
yeah. You could see the speed. The problem with Floyd Senior, he didn't have no power. That's the difference between Floyd Senior and Roger. Roger had power. So Roger asleep your ass, where Floyd was pitter pat, quick hands, but no, he was more like Amir Khan, or like one of them type of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Just speed. That's why you always still talk about speed.
I like the fastest hands in the world. Yeah, he always say
yeah. Because that's what he was basing everything off of. He was. Look at it now. He was giving him some flux. I mean, but Sugar has speed and power, and that's the difference between the two. So you take Roger with extreme power and Floyd with no power. You know what I'm saying? You put Floyd about 3/4 the way up to Roger. And that's when you got Lil Floyd. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody that stick you because you ain't gonna keep running in there on Lil Floyd. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. But it was a good fight. You know what I mean? That was a good fight. Hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? It was. It was a good one. I mean, people act like it was something. It wasn't no big fight. I mean, Sugar Ray was Sugar Ray at the time, and Floyd was Floyd. It was his shot. I think he got shot in his leg. It was all kind of shit going on before that fight or whatever.
Floyd Mayweather Senior focused on boxing like his son. You feel me? He was a gangster. He was a pimp.
Oh no, I ain't gonna say all that. He was just a poor ass boxer.
My mom and dad tell me about him. They say he was a gangster. Do they say?
I know that. I just didn't want to say all that. You know, yeah, but
I mean, you got to be focused. If you're gonna be a professional, you can't be worried about shit that's going on in the street. You got to be focused on.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's the difference. Back then, it wasn't no money in it. I mean, unless you got to the pinnacle. So he was broke. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He was just a bar fighting, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to climb, but you wasn't making them, but wasn't nobody making all these money. Unless you was the number one guy, you was the only one making the money. Besides that, you was working. You know what I'm saying? You was working at the factory. That's what they was gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't, you just got off work and started running in the boots. You know what I mean? Whatever you did. So that's what gave you. That's why they used to have them big old things, because when you can see a guy that worked right next to you, ran down the street, you know what I mean? He wasn't no, you know, he doing regular stuff. You know what I mean? And then you see him climb out of it, and that's what made you appreciate it. Like, damn, he really made it. You know what I mean? But no, Floyd Senior didn't have no money. That's why he was selling dope and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, it was what it was. But he wasn't nobody making no money.
Statute of limitations over. I said statute of
limitations. Oh, yeah, I just don't. I know, but I just don't like to be saying stuff about I just don't like to be, you know, because so many times people want to point out the negative and not give you the reason why. You know what I mean? Shit. Name me somebody in the 70s and 60s, or that was the 70s, that was a black person that was balling. You know what I'm saying? A good job was working at Steelcase or GM. You know what I'm saying? They was making what, like $12,000 a year. That was a great job. You know what I'm saying? $12,000 a year and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, come on. I mean, the house was only gonna cost you $20,000, $30,000. So just realize, it wasn't that many opportunities, especially he was black too. Oh man, barely educated. I mean, how you think he was gonna be living? You know what I'm saying? So them is facts. Yeah. But tell him I said I like the question though. If he have any more, we can get down, you know what I'm saying? Tell him we can talk, we can get on there one day. I like that though. I appreciate that, Robert Guerrero.
He said one last one. He said Mikey Garcia, after this Mikey Garcia fight, Earl Spence had to be more active. And I feel you on that, because I think that Mikey Garcia, and I think Earl Spence, if he win this fight, I think he should fight in 2 weight classes. You feel me? I think he should fight at 154 just to get some warm-up fights, and fight at 147 if he can't get the Sean Porter fight or Terrence Crawford fight now. He got to stay active.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think he will stay active. I mean, they got enough platforms to keep him active. You know what I mean? Big fights. I mean, I think Earl will fight another. What is February? He'll fight again, maybe September, October, and he might get one in. It depends on how that goes. He might get one back in December. I think 2 times. I mean, that's that stuff back in the day when the people was fighting like that. They can't do that now. 3 and 4 fights. That's a lot, man. Because you gotta think you're gonna be in training camp for 2 months. So that's, you fight 3 times. That's 2, 4. That's 6 months out the year. You just in training camp. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 6 months out the year, you in training camp. You know how long? That's a lot to be disciplined.
I ain't gonna lie though. Last year, Earl Spence could have got right back in that goddamn ring, because at the end of the day, he should have been on the car with the in like November or December, something like that. Because you gotta think, dude went out there and fought Campos and knocked him out in like 30 seconds, 50, not even the whole round, the whole first round. So at the end of the day, he wasn't, you know what I mean? Could have got back in camp, took a little break, a month off, and got right back in camp.
Yeah, like I said, like who you fighting is going to be risky. All that kind of come into play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Who you fight, is it going to be risky? You don't like the dude Tank about to fight. Now, people keep bullshitting. He mess around, catch Tank, and knock Tank ass out. They're going to have a problem. You know what I mean? And you losing to a man who his name ain't big as Maris. So then it's gonna be called a fluke. You know what I'm saying? A bum or something. Somebody got to acknowledge that he got his ass whooped. You know what I mean? So
he be treated like the Charlos. He gonna be exposed. Even if he go 12 rounds with this boy, he gonna get exposed. Tank going 12 rounds with a fighter moving up from the 126 division.
Dude huge too. Dude's huge. He a big puncher. You know, I think dude probably making some noise. It's a good fight for him. And like I said, Tank gotta be careful, man. If I'm Tank, I'm gonna box you in the first 2 or 3 rounds and see what's going on. I ain't gonna run in there trying to, because the dude already showed you he'll knock you out, and he got 18 knockouts in the first round.
Dang.
So so that lets you know what he intends on doing when he gets there. You feel me? So he ain't coming out playing with you. You know what I'm saying?
18 knockouts, and Tank only got 20 fights altogether. God dang.
Yeah. He can crack. He can crack. He can crack. Definitely can crack. You know what I mean? In the first round.
Damn, boy, I just don't be into the 126 fighters like that, but I gotta get into
No, because they little people, man. I keep telling you, they little people. Nobody, man, listen, the average man, he weighing 180, 190, if not. So it's hard to look at somebody at 120 and be like, man, you great when you can whoop them. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with boxing. That's why we always needed American heavyweight. To be American heavyweight, you want to, that's somebody that, man, I don't feel I can beat an American heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? But everybody down, I kick Floyd, you 150, 140, man, I'll throw you. You know, that's how American people think, though. You know what I'm saying? That's how we think. So that's why it's hard for us to get behind little people.
I said that in the video a long time ago. I like, you know, I said, you know, the 147, 154, 160, you know, they like governors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man.
The president of the world is United States is the heavyweight. You know what I mean?
Man, listen. This is what I tell people. Go to a boxing match. That's what we need to do more of. I went to the little Golden Gloves. I'm gonna be going there again. I think it's March 15th.
It's some fights that be popping.
I go to them things, but more people need to go. More fans need to go and see what a punch look like. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to be a boxing fan from the TV, but when you sitting in there and you see them real two heavyweights hitting each other and you hearing that shit, it's impressive. You know what I'm saying? It's impressive just to stand in there, and then you give them. I mean,
you went all the way out, bro. You said you give them, and then you went out.
I said, yeah, I give them. I said, the average person, you look at that and you say, man, that's some hard hitting shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, man, you gotta give them their respect. You know what I'm saying? Just to get in there and taking a punch. You know what I'm saying? Most street fights is only 2 or 3 punches, then we grappling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These people you go in there for 3 minutes, then you gotta go back out there again. You gotta give them their respect. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think more people, all these people that want to be boxing knowledges and all that kind of stuff, go to your little local gyms and your little Golden Gloves and support that stuff, man. And then you go to them bigger fights. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes you have a different appreciation. You won't be so quick to call them bums. You appreciate their work, but they just ain't on that level.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that's what I say, bro.
We call them. I told you. I don't know if I ever talked to you about it, but we call them bums like we're elite. You feel me? We got level.
Yeah. Like I call people like, man, how you gonna call him a bum? Like I'm just saying, he ain't on the, you ain't on Floyd or them type of level. You know, he's a bum. You know what I mean? He's a B-level fighter to me. I'll call him a bum, but this guy's been great in his hometown, his state. You know what I'm saying? All over, won all kind of medals. You know, I'll give you a props, but at the same time, you gotta recognize what you is too. You know what I'm saying?
Like a nigga in high school that's killing niggas, scoring 40 points a game, then he get to college and because he went to North Carolina with the best competition.
Yeah. You know, he went up there and got drowned. He gets drowned. I've seen plenty of people be all state, all American, you know what I mean? And you be like, man, who was you going against? You know what I mean? But a lot of them had that machine. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about sports next time too. But that machine is popular. You need that machine. You feel me? Gotta have that machine. Hell yeah. So
they don't know that you're a legendary athlete though. So
we're gonna keep that. We keep that under the hat for a minute till Al call me up. I'll let Al know about that.
Hey, how
cool,
y'all,
man.
what's y'all record this year on
We doing good. We got a game today, bro, man. So I'm about to go there now. They didn't cancel it 4 times because of all the snow, but we 8-9-4, 9-3 or something like that. Yeah, we doing all right. We coming back. We getting our feet up underneath us. We was against the ropes for a minute. Got to come off the ropes, baby.
when you do your channel, man, I know you call like you gonna be able to do football, basketball.
Oh, that's why I said punches sports. I ain't gonna say boxing is punches chance sports. So anybody can get beat on any given day. So that's what I'm saying. So puncher chance sports. It'll be basketball, football, boxing. All the major stuff, and a little bit of politics. I kick a little bit here and there, but yeah, we're gonna have knowledge though. It's gonna be up top.
Yeah,
you feel me? Up top.
In the room, man. I'm gonna show you how to do them. Do your videos easy as hell, man. Where you just throw some pictures and they go.
Yeah. See, yeah. Well,
game.
Yeah, when Al Heyman come get me, I'll make sure he come get you. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. Yeah, that's my guy right there. Al already knows.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, Uncle Al. We love Uncle Al. Al, come holler at me now. Yeah. Let me be the Sam Watson of the Midwest for you. You know what I'm saying?
the talent scout.
Yeah, let me go out there and get you right. I know what I'm looking for. I know what you need, baby. That's what I say. I know what you need. Not what you want, what you need. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like somebody know what you need, then what you want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Well, yeah.
That's it, really, man.
All right, well, cool, man. Like I said, tell Robert Guerrero, I said, appreciate the question. We'll be back out there tomorrow. Before the fight, we're going to go live and talk about it. Then we probably go after, maybe hit a little bit after it's over the next day or whatever.
All right, I got you, Dan, my G.
All right, bro.
All right, peace.
Yeah.